Okay, our little dryer here, it does work, but it's iffy. It works intermittently, so it'll turn itself off. This switch will sometimes get stuck in the on position, and it'll turn itself off, and then it'll start back up again. If it gets to the off position, the dryer will go until it stops, and then it doesn't turn back on. And the clothes stay wet and warm until morning when I find them and they have a weird smell. So we're cleaning this up. I shudder to think what's back there. It's probably very furry. Got a few things to move out of the way. So we're going to uninstall, reinstall a dryer. Sorry about fingers. For now, I think I'm going to roll this into my dad's room because I don't have anywhere to put it in here. Let me do that real quick. Okay, with the oxygen concentrator gone, you can see here that it's not too bad back there, all things considered. And I'm going to move this stuff over here. I've got Hal's rags that he leaves there to dry, and then some laundry soap for my dad and the dog food, and some miscellaneous stuff here. So I'm just going to move all this out of the way, throw it away if it needs it. I don't know why he has so much laundry soap. I don't know what's in there. What is that? Seeds. Wildflower seeds. I don't know where they came from. Well, it's December. It's not time to plant, so I don't want these in here. I'll put them downstairs with the gardening seeds, and then come spring, I'll just throw these everywhere and hope for the best. Okay, so it's a little fuzzy. Dog food. So this is a plug. It's not that old. Yikes. Okay, I'll have to work on getting that out. It doesn't move at all, does it? There we go. Okay, so there's two types of dryer plugs. This is a new one. We bought it when we moved into the house about 7 years ago because they put in that plug and it didn't work with the old dryers. So down there it's connected somehow, and I'll get to that eventually. Okay, so this is a clamp, a hose clamp that just pops. You just saw it pop off, and it pops on. I don't know if I should leave that here. There's a lot of cold air that comes in through here if I don't. A little fuzzy in there. We might have to get a new one of these just to prevent any dryer fires from coming. But right now, I might just, I hate to take it off. They're kind of a pain in the butt to put on. But I'm going to go get the vacuum and clean back here, and once it's clean, then I'll feel better about sitting on the floor and taking the cord off, and then I can show you how that works. Okay, for my first trick, I'm going to try to do this with one hand while I video, which means I'm going to have a hard time with this and the video. Okay. With the screw off, I gotta make sure the dryer's unplugged, which it is. Now we have the 4 wires here that we just need to disconnect, and those are all, they're usually flatheads, yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect all these wires with a flathead, and I know not to use my hands. I gotta use both hands, especially with the flathead. If it was Phillips, I could do it one-handed. Okay, so most dryer cords are gonna look like this on the end. So we're gonna save this so when the new dryer comes, it's all ready to go. And the old dryer, because it still works, sort of, I'm gonna just put it up for free. I'm going to explain what's wrong with it, and either somebody can fix it and turn it into a good working dryer, or they can or it becomes a yard ornament. Now actually we'll have to take it somewhere, but because it still works, I think someone will want it, at least for maybe for parts. And I forgot to mention the screw I was holding that plate on takes a 6mm socket. So the head of it looks like this, and I just grabbed the first one. I guessed right. So I'm going to actually take off the hose now, because I want to look at it and make sure that it's all okay. Or not. And that's a cold air. And sand. It's actually not too bad on that end. Or that end. So there's sand in here, obviously. I'm going to take it over to the... I'm going to take the vacuum to it first. I'll take it over to the sink and make sure it's all cleaned out. And I just got rid of all the rags. So here, because it's like 30 degrees outside today, it's really cold. We're gonna just stuff this in here like that. That should help prevent any cold air from coming in. So, okay, that's it for now. I'm gonna get that hose cleaned up. I'm gonna get this dryer onto the porch, and I'll take some pictures of it. And that's it until tomorrow when the new one comes. I can hardly wait. I already have a couple of things that need to get washed. Well, that opened the room right up. I think while the dryer is gone, I'm going to move the washer over and clean under it too. Okay, now before I put everything back together, I've wiped down all the hoses, and I've wiped down the floor, the dryer, the wall. Everything was, you know, fuzzy. So this is red, so this is your hot supply line and your cold supply line. Right now they're off. This is called a ball valve. When it's up like this, it's on. When it's down like this, it's off. So we're going to turn it off. Usually when these are perpendicular or parallel to the pipes, the pipe obviously runs up and down in the wall, they're on. If they run perpendicular, they're off. Or in this case, it's at a 90-degree angle. So those were fine. There was enough here that I didn't have to undo them. But the drain, I did. Get the drain piece here. Noodles. Come on, noodles. Okay. Alright, so the drain hose goes in here, like that, and it goes way down in there as much as I can possibly get it. But there's a, I don't know if you can see it here, a hole here. It's held in there, and I'm going to tie this to this so that it doesn't pop out. Sometimes they can. So I have an extra long twisty tie here, and I need 2 hands to do this. Okay, so I got the supply line in. I used the twisty tie to tie it to the hot water. It's not going to come out now. You can use a zip tie, but every time you take it off, you have to get another zip tie. These are zip tied together. Fortunately, I didn't have to break that to get it out from the wall enough. So everything's hooked back up. I plugged it back in It's all clean as much as I can. The floor over here is still a little sandy, so I'm going to get out the vacuum and the mop and finish cleaning this, and we will be ready for tomorrow. Okay, our new dryer just arrived, so Hal's leaving. This one's going to be a little easier. I don't have to crawl around on the floor. So we just need to take the screw. I can't look through the phone.
Do you need to do that?
If you want, you can.
I'm going to say if you can see how easy it is, even a girl can do it.
Oh, it's so easy, even my husband can do it. How's that? Alright, and then this will open up, and then there's our connectors, our ground and our plugs. I'm gonna let Hal do this and I'll film him for a change.
You don't strip something if these things are extra tough.
Okay.
So this is going to hook into the center along with the other white, and we do the color coordinated. The green's going to go
right where you are.
Where I is.
Right where you is, right now.
See. Come on. There we go.
They make you screw to China.
Screw needs to be about another foot long just to be safe.
We got 3 more to go.
I don't have to go all the way out.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Never mind. Jeez.
Factory type.
See, that's the thing. No, I just don't want this.
Uneasy access.
Anything stripped. Ah, damn it. Come on. Get your socket set.
All right.
Got that one out. Okay, now let's... What did they do with the middle one?
I don't know. It's extra tricky. It's got 2 wires that will go on it.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm gonna get.
Okay, now we've got the screws out, so the center wire goes with the wire that was screwed onto the neutral when the dryer arrived. So we've got basically 2 white wires going onto the same screw.
Yeah. Quit that. So we're gonna have black, white, middle there.
Did you feed it up through the hole?
Yes.
Okay.
Quit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
I got it there. That shouldn't happen like that. Give me a screw. Wait, where'd you take that from?
The middle.
No, no, no. Quit that.
I took it from here. Well,
It's an in screw. Don't tell me no. This was
you
made a 2 before.
You put it in the middle.
No. Yeah, I know I put it in the middle. This one's on the edge, though. I didn't tell you to take it. Give middle.
You just said give me a screw.
Mm-hmm.
I have it recorded. I know.
Should have asked which one.
You just said.
But
give me
no,
a
you
screw.
just want to assume. Yeah.
Okay, we just got it installed. It's finally hooked up electrically and to the dryer vent. And I did a load of rags for Hal. So it makes pretty music. It makes a really pretty song when it's done. I'm not even going to attempt to sing it. But yeah, it's not a buzz. It's a little harder to hear than the buzz, but it's not as annoying. So that's it. Thank you for watching.